Oh, well, you want to know about Debbie Rochon. Debbie Rochon is a very talented queen of independent cinema actress. She's been in scores of movies. She's unbelievably talented. She appears briefly, all too briefly, in Poultrygeist Night of the Chicken Dead, but she has big parts in Romeo and Juliet and Terra Firma and Last Temptation of Toxie and Apocalypse Soon and also Citizen Toxie, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, very good part in that. And she is talked about in this book, actually. She's talked about in the directing book. And if you want to see a tour de force of Debbie Rochon, check out a movie called Nowhere Man by Tim McCann, a director named Tim McCann. And she's terrific. It's not a blood and guts horror film. It's more of a dark comedy. Right? My wife was astounded at how good Debbie is in this film. And I mean, she's good in everything, but she's really good in Tim McCann's Nowhere Man, which is not the story of my life. Don't think for a moment, even though the title is applicable. Yes?
Most of your titles are shot in film, correct?
The movies I make are shot on 35 millimeter, but Sarah, Jeremy can attest to this. I know exactly how to make 35 millimeter look like shitty, crappy video. So I'm technologically advanced. But we also, we have invested in and helped produce a number of films that are on the digital format. And most likely the fifth Toxic Avenger movie, if I get to do it, would be shot. I think we'll use the Red. There's a new camera called Red camera, and it's a wonderful camera. And maybe we'd use that and shoot it on. It's better than 35. And then when you put it back, when you go from the Red to the 35, you get it even fine. You get a better quality than even 35. So and you can buy these things for comparatively little money, much less than a 35 millimeter camera would cost. But by the way, there's a movie opening up next week called Crank 2, High Voltage. You can see me acting in that. And they shot that with the same, they had about 15 of their little HD Canon, HD DV Canon cameras. And then it was put onto a 35 millimeter. So I think probably we'll move in that direction for the next film. And we are also helping to produce a movie, a couple of movies now that are on HD.
These images are giving us a decent impression of
What's that?
the movies. I mean,
Oh, very nice. This is beautiful. Well, it's a rough idea. This is I think, is the opening scene to Poultrygeist Night of the Chicken Dead. It's very good. Oh yeah, don't worry. Go ahead. No, it's nothing I say is important. As you can see, Poultrygeist Night of the Chicken Dead was a remake, shot-by-shot remake of another slapstick gore movie, Schindler's List. We're very derivative in Tromaville, of course. Any other questions while we watch? It'd be hilarious if we found out that the DVD has no sound. But this is a general DVD, so it should be all right. I've played it before. No, it may just be some little thing, little connection somewhere. It's no big. We can just have a Q&A. Not a problem. Sarah, what were you wanted to speak in front of the audience, I believe. What's that?
I did not.
Oh, Sarah's saying that Lloyd Kaufman is the most sensitive and wonderful person she's always ever worked with. Thank you, Sarah. I had no idea. Thank you. Thank you, Sarah. Sarah Ansel, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. What else did you want to say, Sarah?
This is a really great book, and everyone should purchase it.
Yes, director-owned movie. It really is a good book. We spent over a year and a half writing it, and also there are interviews in here with people like Eli Roth and the guys who made Crank and Stan Lee and Ron Jeremy, if you want to break into art films. So there's all kinds of successful directors, all of whom are independent. Some are very mainstream, and others are more esoteric. And it really is a good book. It's an excellent book. It even has a sidebar by one of our former interns, who is now serving 18 years in Texas prison system. All thanks to Troma.
Is the DVD companion for sale yet?
Very good question. Is there, with the previous book, Make Your Own Damn Movie, which came out before the novel, of course, Toxic Avenger, the novel, Make Your Own Damn Movie has a companion film school in a box, a companion 4-disc box set called Make Your Own Damn Movie. The good news is come May, you'll have to wait till May, there will be a box set called Direct Your Own Damn Movie box set, which features a feature-length documentary called Direct Your Own Damn Movie, but also many interviews, many very long interviews, in-depth, technically extremely interesting interviews with the footage that goes with it of many of the directors that are featured in the book. And also there are lessons, as in Make Your Own Damn Movie, where I talk in this book about, where Sarah talks in this book about telecine, because I don't know anything about it. There is a beautiful essay on how to do your own telecine, and also sound design. I've got an essay where I filmed the sound design that we did with Sarah wrote it, well, whatever. Anyway, I am a woman, and I am Sarah Antill. Anyway, there we have a very good essay on sound design, on all the different steps of directing, fundraising, various pieces of directing are depicted in the box set. Not to mention this amazing feature-length documentary that's very, very good called Direct Your Own Damn Movie. There are 2 other documentaries in there. One is Poultry in Motion, which is the feature-length documentary about making Poultrygeist. And then The Thin Brown Line, which nobody has seen. That is the documentary about the making of Tales from the Crapper, which we don't want anyone to see, but the documentary is really good. Tales from the Crapper was a very failed movie. Pardon? Yeah, sure. We could try, let's see, why don't we try the one with that, I just finished this beautiful, this amazing, this wonderful, here's a little behind the scenes about Crank that'll give you a sense of the digital film being used for mainstream. Crank 2 opens, I think, April 17th there in town. And believe it or not, it's the sequel to Crank Part 1. And Jason Stratham has got it's even better too. I've seen a fair amount of the second one. It looks even better than the first one. It's really good. Fantastic. There's Jason Stratham. Oh no. Oh well. I don't think it's the DVDs, but it's all right. Oh, what can you do? Yes, sir. You have to raise your hand. I'm very sorry.
Of all the movies you've directed, which is your favorite and why?
Of all the films that I have directed, which is my favorite and why?